Greetings! I found another great gem of a mod that I want to share with you. Immersive weapon integration. If you are bored of looking in chests and looking at treasure boxes and finding the same old weapon, the same old iron swords and the same boiling axes and everything looks the same, well, this is the mod for you. This is the one, immersive weapon integration. So lay back, listen, and I'll tell you why. Greetings, today we're looking at a brand new mod, well, new to me, but it's pretty newish. Immersive weapon integration, made by a gentleman called, assuming it's a gentleman, or could be a lady, forgive me. Kid with Issues, catch your name. Took me a few seconds to figure this out. Kid with Issues, get it? Anyway, the person seems to be specializing in weapons. If you look at the profile real quick, it's about the same number of mods for Skyrim, for Skyrim SE, and for Fallout 2. And they all deal with weapons of some type. So, pretty interesting. Specializes in that. But this particular mod is of special interest because one of the things that I don't like about Skyrim is that after playing for a few months or years, there's not that many different weapons. You find the same old bows, the same old daggers, swords, axes. They're all similar names. So after a while, you don't even pay attention anymore. You just, okay, fine, another one to sell. You end up with like 10 of the same thing that you're going to drag back to town to sell. But it gets kind of boring. And so this mod is of super interest to me. And if we look at the specs of the mod, what it offers you, it's right here. 621 weapons that are unique. Let that sink in. 621. That's a lot. That is going to take you a long while to find those 621. That should keep your game fresh. And now you can actually look at them when you find them, because you may not see another one in the game. That may be something special about it. You may want to take a closer look. It makes dungeon crawling, exploration, a lot more fun. So awesome. And they have been added to the different level list. We're going to look at that real quick in the SS Edit software. And certain NPCs with a lot of money will have some of the more expensive ones. Or they could be sold by different traders. Okay, let's take a look at some of the 600 weapons that the mod offers, and look at this one, just one. This is just one of 600 plus. Look how beautiful it is. It has runes on the actual blade. I mean, for all I know, it has a hit point of 1 and it's useless, but it's pretty fine and interesting to see. Look at this one, called Knuckle, because it's more very well made. Look at this one, made from bones. It's like this one is so unique. This has taken forever to make this. Look at this type of weapon. Look at this maze. Excellent. Look at this. Look, it's gorgeous. Look at that. No two of them alike. It's like, yes. You may not keep them, but they're fun to look at, fun to find. The bow. All the bows look different. Look at this shield. There's not too many shields, by the way. I just saw like 5 or 6, but the ones there are, like this one, pretty cool. Very cool. But again, look at the hammers. Look at this one, and look at that one. They may be similar in functionality, but they look different. It will make you look at them closer. Look at the side on the head. It's like attention to detail that really makes it immersive, really makes it fun. Look at this one here. Different type of rooms. I mean, look at how detailed this thing is. It's like even if you don't keep it, you still want to admire it before you get rid of it. So hopefully this gives you a taste. And remember, this is just a few of the 600 plus that you can find now all over Skyrim. Very nice. What you have to worry about when you install this, and this is not an issue with the mod. It's just whenever you add a mod that has leveled lists and adds new items, you're gonna have some conflicts with other mods to do the same thing. So, great mod. Keep in mind that if you have other mods that add weapons, items, and so on, you should create either a bashed patch that merges all the level lists together, or hand edit a patch and carry over the changes, or use a smash bash and just bash them together. Me, I usually like to do it manually, um, especially after I already have a working game. And if you look, here's about 118 mods I have right now. And here's my bash patch here, and my hand edited SSS edit patch file. I placed the mod 3 up from there, so any changes I can just carry over. Now, what does the mod do? Let's take a look at what it changes. Let's go back to the beginning of the mod. And it's actually pretty big. Now, there are actually some changes to cells, but they don't seem to be that critical, and most of them deal with things like color, nothing earth-shattering. We look at another place, Windhelm Palace, for example. It's just missing. It has water entry, which is from another mod, so it's not even something that you have to have and you may not see. So nothing crazy to worry about there as far as edits to cells. I would say you won't have many problems there. As you can see here, haven't really found anything serious yet, so not that big a deal. Now going up the containers, I have a couple. Because my mod adds a book in the same container as he adds a exotic arrow. So obviously, both cannot be in the same place. So I am going to copy as override into my SE edit patch file. Say yes. And now I can take this, drag it over, and boom, I got both. So now the container will have the book and the exotic arrow, and there's no more conflict. See? Now let's look at the other one. Similar. Another mod, Realistic Needs, adds a couple of things to a container where he adds a couple of swords from a level list. So, same thing, right click, copy as override into SS edit. Here we go. Hit OK. And now we can drag over the other two, and those, and there we go. Conflict fixed. Nice and green. Keep on going down. Leveled items. You would think you would find tons of stuff there to carry over, but no. I mean, this almost no conflicts at all. But if you do have other conflicts, like I do, for example, right here, then you gotta make a decision. Now, Skyrim Immersive Creature Special Edition. It adds some armor to different places, different level lists. Now you can either forget about theirs and just go with the ones from this mod, or you can carry the changes over. Copy as override into, see the pattern? It says edit, hit OK, and now we can actually carry over the changes. Oh no, come on, one by one, really? Seriously? This is like the part that's not as much fun. That's not that many. Maybe do 50. I would try. Okay, and there we go. Boom, no more conflict there. Over here, again, the mod adds some more. Not too many more though. Same thing here. Not even sure if it matters. Armored helmet too. Well, just to be safe, I'll carry the changes over. Copy as override into, let's just edit, here we go. Boom. And once again, all those additions to the level list by immersive integration get carried over, like so. So now I got both. See, nice and green. And one more time, copy as override into SS edit, and carry over the records, which I could do at one time, but I can't. That's something to suggest to our the author of this program, if he can just let us select the whole area and just drag it over. Anyway, that takes care of all those. There's a little one more. This one's not big. Same deal as the other two. Same mod of conflicting two. So no difference there. Hit OK, hit OK, and drag over the record. Boom, combine. Beautiful. No more. How many more? 4 more. And I'm sure I'm gonna have to edit this part because nobody's gonna want to see me do this for 20 minutes. I don't want to see me do this for 20 minutes. I don't want to be the one doing this for 20 minutes. How about that? Okay, here we go. Same thing. Here we go. And 1, 2, and 3. Copy as override again. Well, this one's bigger. Bummer. Okay. Got a couple more big ones. Copy as override. There we go. Nice. And then one last one. And then I have no conflicts. Everything will be merged. Okay, we keep going down. That's a new level list too that I made just for that mod. So it's not just editing the level list from the game. He made a bunch of new ones, which is great. I'm fine with that. We keep going down. There's some of the actors that was just conflicting. I got a patch already in place, and there's a dagger. The mod author adds a dagger, like so, which I just dragged over, and now the person will have. Skinhead male, old. Let's drag that over. There we go. So I get 3 mods to work together by doing this, which is pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. Conflicting. Face tint, who cares? I'm not gonna worry about that. We lose the iron dagger. They get an expensive one from the list. You see that? So before they were getting this, now they're getting this, which is fine. Don't have to change that. They get a dagger they didn't get before. That's fine. Skin tone is lost. For not too much gain either. This one we're gonna fix. Copy this override into my bash file. And I want this one to win. Okay. And fine clothes is fine. Okay. That will work. Now this one, I lose the old skinhead. I guess a nice dagger. So another conflict. Okay, let's combine them. So we go copy as override into as edit patch. Here we go. Now the main thing is they get that skin and they get that old thing, and perfect. And still get the dagger from that mod. So everyone's happy. Zero conflict on that one. Now this one, the difference is face information. Don't care. And next one, we do care. Consistent old people. Copy as override into as edit. And copy the records over. And there we go. Okay, a lot more going on with this one. Yeah, same thing. Basically, they're elderly people that this mod modifies. Conflicts with the mod that deals with the elderly and making them look correct for the game. Okay, copy as override into SS edit. It's a different looking menu. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Okay. And they get the weapon, so we're looking good. This one is tint. And they get a dagger. Let's find the way it is. Okay, we lose again the looks. So copy as override. See, now look at this, right? It looks different. Weird. Dagger. Not the steel dagger. Not that. That, yes. And that. Okay. That is looking pretty good, except for this one. There we go. The patch and we can stop here for now, though. Lots of conflicts with this mod too that need to be fixed, like this one here. It takes a little time. Copy this override into the patch, which is there, and then we gotta start dragging stuff over until we have what we want from both sides. Now, do I want the coloring room floor? I wanted this one. Let's say coloring room floor. So here we go. Don't want that one. I do want this. Because he uses it. And assuming there's some reason he needs to have it. There we go. And remove this packages. Okay. Now we have a character that complies with cutting room floor and has the changes from immersive integration. Next. Okay, as we give you a taste of all the things you may need to resolve as far as NPCs, and take a look. So go down this list. Everything in pink needs to be messed with. There's quite a bit. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. So, as you can see, that was the price for having the mod. The mod adds unique weapons to NPCs in Skyrim, but NPCs in Skyrim are affected by a lot of other mods. So to make them all happy, you are going to have to carry over changes, copy as override into SS edit, and here we go. So my elves look pretty. I gotta do this. To my elven overhaul, and so on, so on, so on. And this one's more complicated. It has, again, see, cutting room floor conflicting with this package. Now, cutting room floor has a tremendous priority, but we got to what makes sense. Here we go. Took it with a regular dagger. Now they get a leveled one that's probably unique from there. And now, cutting the floor, one more package. Here we go. So that's work. That takes time. Now, on the Immersive Weapon Integration website, there is a section for optional files, and there are some patches there, like for cutting room. Yeah, that one, just a few things done. Mother loot, artist children, wind song, and so on. But that's only a fraction of the ones I had to patch. My mod has continued to be patched, and others. Elven overhaul, realistic order people. There was a bunch. So this is a great start, but really, you can just make your own. Just do a proper S-edit patch and carry the values over like you saw me do, and you can have it all close to perfect. And not have to worry about having more ESPs that take up slots in your mod selection. So, different ways to do it. But definitely, you will need to patch, so load everything in S-edit, apply the filter for cleaning, and then take a look and see what is conflicting and what you have to do. And once you get that done, enjoy the mod. The mod is awesome. Okay, so in closing, some quick comments. Immersive Weapon Integration, awesome mod, highly recommend it. And a shout out to a friend, Sir Gesto. Any mod that you see him helping with, you can rest assured it's a quality mod, or he wouldn't be involved. He's awesome. He's especially excellent at making patches, which is why I'm happy to see him making patches for this one. He's very good at doing that. And if we look in the file menu, again, there are some patches. Immersive weapons, patches for cutting room floor, for mother loot, for SE as children, some other mod. But again, if you have a lot of mods that deal with the actors, with the NPCs, you're gonna need to patch it. The number one thing that this mod conflicts with is actor records, NPC records. That's the main thing. Not even leveled list. That's not it. It's actors. So if you have that, you will find some conflicts, and they're not hard to resolve. If you don't see a patch here for it, you can use several different ways to do it. You can use S-edit, which is how I like to do it because it gives me control. I can do it manually. I can pick and choose what I want from each mod. So that's one way. And there's tutorials on how to do this. I'll post links to all these programs and to a tutorial for this program in the comment section. The other two choices are mail or smash. It will make a smash batch file of all your files. And it's very good at resolving conflicts that the next one is not able to, which is Riot Bash. Riot Bash is pretty good, excellent at leveled lists. Okay, if you have a lot of things to add, food, recipes, ingredients, this is great. That's one of the great things that this program is good for. But it's not going to help you with actor conflicts. So maybe not the best choice, but it is a tool. It's going to be most likely this one. If you want the easy route with the least work, or it's going to be this one if you want to have full control and get every little last conflict resolved to your liking. Um, anyway, anything you want to see, any other mods you want to be reviewed, especially in a technical way, because my showcases are going to be at least 50% technical. I want to show you what's under the hood so you can decide whether you want the mod or not. In any case, thank you for watching. Please like if you want to see more. The likes do help. And of course, subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.